So a few things are different about this vlog. Like I said, I recorded one yesterday, but I didn't post it, and I changed the date to the current date instead of backdating it every day to the previous day. So you may have noticed that I skipped from March 7th to the 9th. Maybe you didn't notice it, but now you do. Almost forgot to post the personal injury question of the day. Today's personal injury question is basically, if you're partially at fault in a car accident, can you still recover compensation? The short answer is yes, you can. The long answer is that you still have to prove up the liability, the claims, the damages, and everything else involved. And the insurance company, if you talk to them first, may try to make you feel as if because you were partially at fault that you can't recover anything. You should always reach out to an attorney and get an opinion from a legal expert before you decide to not pursue your claim. That's the personal injury question of the day. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Outside this morning, and I'm actually heading out to the Loaves Fishes Kitchen. So I don't know if this camera is gonna look good or not, man. I'm using my little smaller waterproof camera. It's a little wet out today, but I'm about to head over here to this kitchen, like I said, you know, 6 a.m. in the morning, 6 to 9, and go ahead and help feed my people. Houston has a homeless problem, you know. I mean, that is a big issue down here, and you know they're trying to find ways to.
Piedmont Drive for 3/4 of a mile.
They're trying to find ways to, you know, alleviate the issue, but I don't really know how they can help it. You know, I mean, it's such a big city. There's so many people here. Houston is a lot different than a lot of other places simply because of the fact that the zoning laws and whatnot are a lot different here than they are in other places. It's kind of debilitating in a sense to the city because the services that people need, you know, they may not necessarily be able to always find. I'm probably going to make a vlog one day just documenting, you know, where I moved to when I first moved down here, what it was like for me trying to establish myself, not knowing anyone, because it's crazy. I feel like for me, I'm living the American dream. Like some people say that, but I really feel like that's the life that I'm living, because when I moved down here, I didn't know anyone. I mean, and so I essentially had to pull myself up from nothing. A lot of people think that they could never be homeless. They think that like that could never happen to them. But the reality is that a lot of Americans are just a heartbeat away from being out on the streets. I mean, a good majority of us live paycheck to paycheck. And that's the thing. That's the scary thing about life in general, is that you know, you gotta try to secure your own place in the world. But I think you have to try to help others too. I mean, there are a lot of charities and a lot of things that people give money to. There's nothing like helping another human being out, especially when you know that they can't ever repay you. So I just have seen a lot of things in my life growing up. And, you know, I really would like to help homeless people if I can. It's one of the reasons why I became a civil lawyer, a personal injury attorney, because you can make a lot of money being a personal injury attorney. And you can do a lot of good, too, with the money that you make. And that's what I would like to do. You know, I would like to try to help others. Because, like I said in my past vlog, you know, life is about legacy. And you got to ask yourself a lot of times, like, you know, how do you want to be remembered? That's my thing, you know, how do you want to be remembered? What are you going to pass along to the next generation? And what are people going to say about you?
This is a Ryan Little production.
I got a chance to meet the founder of Serve Team Houston, Will, and I interviewed him real quick and he has a brief snippet about Serve Team Houston, so just check it out. And like I say, they meet every second Saturday down there at Loaves Fishes to feed the homeless. So it's a great organization. You should check it out. If you got any questions, get back at me.
Okay, ready? Hey guys, this is Will with the Serve Team. I'm super excited to tell you a little bit about our mission, our heart, and our passion to serve the city of Houston. We are a volunteer group of people that's made up of all colors, all shapes, all sizes, all churches, all schools, and families that come together and serve the homeless. We go to nursing homes for the Houston Food Bank. We are trying to make a difference in our city and change our world. Therefore, changing the world by doing so. So, anytime you wanna get involved, look us up, serveteam.org, or just look us up on Facebook. We'd love to meet you, greet you, and love on you, and have you join an amazing organization that's going to love others. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Appreciate you.